some guy is super fucking mad that the TSA pulled his bag because he has Girl Scout cookies in it, and now I am waiting on my fucking bag check because I think they flagged my fucking camera, and this guy is going crazy over here, and he's a first class fucking flyer, so you know he's entitled as fuck. Holy shit, I am so triggered right now. I hate the service industry, and I hate every motherfucker who comes to these places. Oh my god, he is so fucking mad. It's the guy over there in orange who's like super standoffish. Like, oh my god, he's so upset right now. And he's slowing down all the fucking bag checks. I'm so triggered right now. Ugh, it's standing for fucking 20 fucking minutes. I can't even believe it. Oh my god. You know what the funny thing is that I'm stereotyping because I'm in the Midwest. I bet that dude's a fucking Republican. And he was probably pro-Patriot Act and everything too. So it's partially his fault why we even have the fucking TSA. Oh my god. Vietnamese eatery. Oh my god, there's like 3 restaurants in this terminal. Oh, I don't like that. Pho? And fucking. Oh, tomakazu. Oh, this is like seafood. I can eat this now, right? Since. Well, actually, there might be some okay stuff there. All right. I don't know what the fuck you guys have in New Zealand, so before I leave, I want a big, good American cheeseburger, just in case. You're gonna get $20 airport Burger King? Oh my god, I haven't had Burger King in so long. If it was here, I'd do it, but... Oh, nice Game of Thrones shirt. Oh god. I feel so edgy as an American compared to a lot of Europeans. Like, when I see you guys in your videos, you guys are like very uppity, cheerful, in like your groups of friends. Oh my god, this poor kid's hair. What's going on? Oh my god. This is a disaster. Oh, sorry. Oh my god. Fuck. It's gonna be like a huge ass fucking wait. I can already feel it. 45 minutes to get you a cheeseburger, sir. Oh, look, this guy's taking pictures. What a fucking tourist. Not like us, the well-traveled American. Please wait to be seated. Half-pound, all-natural hamburger or cheeseburger. Does it really have to be half a pound? That's an insane amount of beef. When they're serving, like, when it says, like, house-made chips, they're just doing the English shit of calling French fries chips, right? Wait, but it also says French fries. Oh, shit. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah, awesome. Yeah, I got it. Enjoy. Am I in New Zealand now? If I was in New Zealand, people wouldn't be speaking English, they'd be speaking New Zealandish. Are you even paying attention to the stream, you fucking idiot?
Matthew lives at
33 months, fuck you, Scrubs.
Zimmerman. Uh-oh.
Nicole Brookman.
Uh-oh. Are these people getting doxxed? I'd be pretty sweaty walking around with your live stream set up. Why? Fuck off. I don't give a fuck. I'm a goddamn American. I got rights here. Alright, I'm a white American at least. I got rights here. Okay. Whoa, do you think I can sit here? Oh no. No. Just kidding. I didn't want to anyway.
What got you, boss?
She's not even close to fast. I could fucking smoke that bitch. If we were to race, her form is horrible. She's like flailing her arms back and forth. No locomotive properties whatsoever. I've never seen less biomechanical efficiency in a run in my entire life. Wait, this guy's trying to race me for it. Oh my god, I think that guy is looking for what I'm looking for. Fuck, we gotta hurry. Oh god, oh no, 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 no. Wait. Oh no, wait. Oh my god, wait, are they all taken?
Maybe if you were in your car.
What are the point of the kind of misted glass opposite of you? Misted glass? What, like that? Probably they just look nice. See that stuff in my dentist office? It looks like somebody basically went to build the wall, but they were kind of a noob, and they didn't know that if they put the glass things in like the 3x2, they could get glass panes, and they just used the blocks of glass instead after cooking the sand in the furnace. Classic newbie Minecraft mistake. You never build with blocks of glass. Always make them into window panes. Okay, what are we saying in chat? Is there such a thing as having too much sex? Yeah, maybe. I feel like I probably have like unhealthy addiction problems to that type of stuff. But I guess with an addiction, you don't really want to fix it, right? Once I hit rock bottom, I'll go find out, I guess. When you're 50 and not famous anymore, less people will want to fuck you, and it will be the worst time of your life. Trust me, I've seen it happen. I don't think when you're 50 you have less sex. I think you can still have a lot of sex. What sort of openers do you use in online messages? When I message girls on Tinder, I think I say like, hey, let's ask each other pairs of questions, one naughty and one nice. Some shit like that. So like, a third of them unmatch you immediately, and then like 10% are like, oh, you're a fuckboy, and then the other half you usually engage, and then you just go from there. See what kind of person they are. A lot of people get boring answers. You unmatch those fuckers, and then yeah, some people, yeah, there you go. I go hard right off the bat, man. If I'm on fucking Tinder, I ain't got time to fucking waste. All right, I'm not here to fucking write blog posts to you. All right, I don't need your goddamn life story. I need to know if you're down to fuck. That's what the fuck I'm here for. Hell yeah. It's alpha, but it's awkward. It's not awkward. If somebody unmatches you, they unmatch you. Who the fuck cares? Why the don't worry about it. If some random person unmatches you on Tinder, why the fuck should you care? Don't worry about that. How is the Tinder selection in LA compared to Nebraska? Insane. In Nebraska, you're basically like a 9 if you're like not fucking fat. but in LA, it's crazy. You know? If you only get one match and they unmatch you, it can be traumatizing. Is it really true? Are there really guys that only get one match? I feel like if I had to objectively evaluate my appearance, I feel like I sit at like average to maybe slightly above average. That's probably how most people would rate their appearance, right? But I get lots of matches. I mean, like I can get like a dozen or so in a day if I swipe for a little bit. I feel like you have to have like, if you've just got like one picture and it's like a shitty picture, then like maybe you're a 7 and you have nice eyes. Listen, everybody has nice eyes, okay? Just put the number one thing that you need in your profile is good pictures. Put good pictures in your profile. Don't show you wearing some jankety ass fucking wife beater with like alcohol dripping out your fucking mouth and it's like one picture, and then your next picture is like you in the background with 30 friends or some dumb shit. How low are you willing to go looks wise? I don't like I like all shapes and sizes. I just don't like super big people. It's kind of mean, but like, sorry. But otherwise, I'm not like ultra picky. I like small boobs or big boobs, or small booties or big booties. All races. One Asian girl, she, this is kind of funny, when we talked after, she said that the only reason, I don't know if the only, she said one of the big reasons why we ended up going through with everything was because I was the only white guy that she'd said over like the past 50 matches that didn't ask her what her ethnicity was. I thought that was interesting. That was kind of funny. And also kind of fucking sad, I guess, but... Did you ask her after? Oh, no, she was Chinese 100%. I got that shit on lock. I know what you are by looking at you. I've seen enough Chinese, Koreans, and Japanese people to know if you're one of the three. Every time. Could you tell her, were you sensible enough not to ask? Well, it's a combination of both as well. Like, I don't give a fuck, I don't care what ethnicity you are. I don't give a fuck. The face shape, yeah. Chad didn't believe me. We did this a long time ago where I said I could tell the difference between like Asians, Koreans, and Japanese people. And Chad didn't believe me. And we did like a test where people were like giving me pictures and shit on stream, and I'm pretty sure I got like almost all of them right. So fuck off. The way that I remember it, here's how I remember it. Here's my general rule of thumb. This is gonna sound really racist. I hope this isn't racist. But like, Japanese people seem to have like longer, more solemn-y faces, kind of. Chinese people seem to have a little bit more like ovular features. I don't want to say like ovals, but kind of like that. And then I don't know how to describe Korean people. If it's a girl, like half of them all look the same because they all strive for that same fucking Korean girl look. And then other than that, it's like a middle ground between Japanese and Chinese in my eyes. But basically like, that's usually how I can tell the difference between those three types of people. And then if you're like Singaporean or some shit, I don't fucking know. I'll never be able to guess that. I haven't seen enough of those types of people. What about Vietnamese? The only Vietnamese people I've seen a lot of are older Vietnamese people, because that's the only people who came to the casino, so I don't know. Do you think having shirtless pics on Tinder is good or nay? I don't really know, actually. Girls like all shapes and sizes as well. Like, there are a lot of girls that like lanky guys or kind of chubby guys or like non-muscular guys. Like, there are girls that like that too. I mean, I guess if you don't look that good shirtless, you could try that. But I mean, like, if you look good, if you have a good asset, you should show it off 100%. Like, if you look good shirtless, you should absolutely have like a picture of you in a swimsuit. If you have like a nice ass as a guy, you should absolutely have a picture of you in like a good pair of jeans or something. Like 100%. Just be careful not to don't come off as a fuckboy unless that's your goal. Has a girl ever asked you your height? One time a girl on Tinder told me her height because she was like 5'7" or 5'8" to ask if it bothered me, but otherwise I don't think anybody's asked me my height before, no. How would that bother you? Because a lot of guys are bothered if girls are the same height as them or taller. Do you have your height in your profile? No, I don't. Maybe I should put it? I don't know. When do you decide if your Tinder date is a one-night stand or something more? I don't know, man. For me, I got really triggered at Rem yesterday, but I didn't go hard on Twitter. I can't really know that until I meet somebody. Physically meeting somebody in person, man, you can learn. I feel like I can figure out a lot about a person if I can talk with them for 5 or 10 minutes. I feel like I can learn so much. But I could talk with you for weeks online and not really understand you very well. There's just so much more that's communicated, like non-verbally in person, than there is via like text messaging. I don't know. So I mean, like, in terms of like a Tinder date being something more, I don't think I've ever dated someone from Tinder. But I mean, if I met somebody on Tinder, I mean, I imagine that like I could get a much better feel of them after meeting them in person. How young would you have sex with? I got told by a 19-year-old yesterday that she thought I'm too old. I don't know. I mean, obviously, whatever it would be the legal age or older. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, I could probably. I mean, I don't know. Like, people that you'd have sex with and people that you would date are also a lot different as well, too. But, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. I've never really thought about it much. What are your insecurities? I don't think I have any insecurities. I mean, like, basically, if I meet somebody, I'm basically like, this is who I am. If you like me, that's cool. We'll do stuff. If not, then whatever, we move on. I don't know. It's not no skin off my back. You seem kind of insecure on your height in the Martin Shkreli debate. You seem super curious about whether there were growth pills or not. No, I just didn't know you could increase somebody's maximum height by using HGH. Honest to God, I've never thought about my height in my life. I didn't even realize guys obsessed over it so much until I came to the internet. Guys obsess over it because girls obsess over it. In my opinion, it is very rare that a girl will obsess over height. Unless you are very, very short as a guy, so like 5'7" and under, or like under 5'7", in which case you might run into issues. I don't think girls obsess over height anywhere near as much as guys do. There's a lot of stuff that guys obsess with that they think that girls care about a lot, that like girls don't give a fuck about a lot. And it's funny because like any guy that's into this shit will know. Like for instance, like cars are one of those things where like, dude, like I fucking modded the fuck out of my car, like I dressed up the engine bay, like I got a sick ass super, like girls are gonna love this shit. But when you go to car shows or when you like show your car off to anybody, it's always other guys that care. No girl gives a fuck how much fucking horsepower you're pushing in your fucking four banger or in your little fucking street race. Like no girl actually gives a fuck. And it's the same thing with lifting as well, right? Like a guy's like, oh fuck, like finally fucking doing 315 reps per bench, and it's like, well, who cares? Like it's gonna be other guys at the gym checking you out. Like no girl in the history of all of mankind has ever asked like, oh my god, like your pecs, like what's your max bench, like oh my god, like what's your one rep, like oh my god, like I really want to know, like oh my god, like that back, your posterior chain, like oh my, that lumbar support, you must deadlift fucking 5 plate. Like no girl actually gives a fuck about this, right? As long as you're like in decent shape. I mean, it's whatever. In brown dating circles, women will very often say 5'11 plus only and shit like that. That might be true. Brown people, or I should say black people, or maybe African Americans, kind of face some different shit, which is kind of unfortunate. Like I remember talking to one. There's a black friend that I talked to a lot about this, and he says one of the most nerve-wracking things as a black person is if you have like an average dick and you go to fuck a girl, there are a lot of people that expect you to have like the BBC. Like if you unsheath and you don't have like 8+ inches as a black guy, like girls will actually like judge you for it. And it's like it's like a really shitty thing you have to deal with. And that would be like, so like there are black guys that like, there are black guys where it's like, fuck, like that first time is like really nerve-wracking because they don't know if the person they're with is some racist fuck that expects them to like, you know, plop out 12 inches onto their stomach or some shit. Pro tip for Tinder virgins, buy a dog, put it into your profile. A lot of girls will swipe for animals. There you go. How do you usually transition from casual texting to sexting with a girl? On Tinder, I open it with my first question. So I'm fucking ready to go right off the bat. In normal conversations, usually the way to do it is to start making like a sexual joke and then see how they engage with that humor. And if they're receptive to it and respond to it, you can usually move in that direction. If they're not, then you know they're not interested and then you don't move in that direction. So if somebody's like, what games did you play growing up? I'd be like, oh, I really like playing StarCraft, especially when a girl is fucking me while I'm doing it. And then if they're like, oh, I want to do it. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do it like that. Don't do that. I'm just kidding. Did that last part come through? Don't do it like that. Oh my God. Honestly, if you have to ask, maybe you shouldn't do this at all. If you have to ask, you shouldn't do it at all, he said about an essential component of modern dating. I mean, like, I don't know. A lot of it you just have to, like, feel out. Like, there's not, like, hard-line guides for, like, how to sex with someone or how to engage somebody in that type of conversation. Like, honestly, like, honestly, like, the most important thing you can develop as a person is understanding what other people are feeling, and seeing what people aren't saying rather than always just looking at what people are saying. So, for instance, if there's a girl that you really, really like and you text her first every single day and you're like, hey, I've noticed that I'm texting her first every single day. If you, like, decide, okay, I'm not going to text her, and over the next 3 or 4 days you don't, and she doesn't message you at all, it's not always about going through like, well, she says she likes me, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes it's more like, okay, well, if I look at like what she's not doing, or if I look at the things she's not saying, if I was in her position and I really liked me, I would be saying these things. So the fact that she's not, is kind of speaking volumes to what's going on inside her head. So I mean, like, there's a lot of stuff like that you kind of have to, like, I mean, I don't know, like, being able to understand what other people are thinking is like a really important part of a lot of these types of conversations. Not everyone deals with feelings the same, though. That's true. I don't waste my time on people that have like fucking autism or whatever, though. Like, I don't have time for that bullshit. If you're gonna like do some weird like ghosty shit or whatever, and that's just the way you are, that's fine. But I don't have time. It's way. That's something that I can't say, but like I can't deal with that. It's too much. There's too much guesswork involved there, and like, I'm a big person where I honestly believe there's a saying where it's like your actions are so loud I can't even hear what you say, right? Like, if you act in a certain way that is consistent with a form of thought that I would imagine you to have, but you constantly say something different, but you continue to act in accordance with the other thing I'm thinking, it's too much. I don't know, it's too much. It's too stressful for me. I can't deal with it. Are you a sugar daddy to that New Zealand girl? No, I would never be a sugar daddy to anybody. That shit sounds cringy as fuck. I can never pay somebody to fuck me. I don't think I would enjoy it. Oh, actually, I have to go to the bathroom. That's why. Fuck. Hold on, I'll be back. 1 second. Gaslighting in relationships is torture. Yeah, if people are going to play games, I don't think it's worth your time. One of the scariest parts about relationships is that we can only know what people think through inductive reasoning, right? We have to build up probabilities in our head about what exists in another person's mind, because you can't ever truly know. And if you're in a relationship where the other person plays games, it's possible that you can start building up like a lot of like really fucked up shit, or like really not true shit that doesn't align with what they actually think, because they aren't necessarily forthcoming with what they are actually feeling. There's like a lot of like weird shit that goes into that, but yeah, I mean, like, I'm usually very blunt and very forward with what I'm feeling at any given time, so I usually try to ask the same of any person that I'm with. Destiny rotate. Hold on. Sorry, I was already in Australia. Get it? You guys get it? Do you guys get it? What's your profile bio on Tinder? I don't know. I think I put in there now that I'm a streamer. I think it's in there. You get fans pretending to be girls on Tinder? Yeah, one time I did. I probably shouldn't have said it now, because some of you fucking creepers are gonna go look for me, but fuck you guys. Fuck all of you motherfuckers. Would you be able to date another popular streamer? Yeah, I don't know. At this point, I kind of feel like I have to date a streamer. Talking to people that aren't involved in my industry, it's very weird, because like, work is one of the big parts of your life, right? And for me, like, it's my career, right? It's more than just a job. Like, it's literally my whole life. So to date somebody on the outside that doesn't understand that at all is very difficult. To communicate anything, right? Like, to communicate with somebody is just very hard. Am I non-monogamous? I think if I dated again, I think it would have to be an open relationship, or at least somebody really open to threesomes, which is really hard to find. Finding somebody with a libido that can keep up with mine is very, very, very fucking hard. Female, male, or male, female? Whatever, dude. Either way is fine with me. Would you make out with a dude doing anything? So, man, I'll fuck with a guy. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't give a fuck. I just wouldn't fuck a guy or get fucked by a guy. That's my, like, hard limit. I don't think I would be into either of those. Doing a male, if you do a male-female threesome, though, both of the guys need to be at least bisexual. Otherwise, it would be really fucking boring. I wouldn't fuck with that. If I was a girl and I had two guys who were scared to, like, touch each other's dicks or whatever, fuck that. It would be way too fucking boring. I don't know. Why would you want to kiss a dude but not fuck him? I never said I would kiss a dude. I could play with a dude's dick, but I would never kiss a guy. That's super gay. It sounds really weird, but, like, I don't see guys romantically at all. I don't think I could ever, like, kiss a guy or whatever. It would feel really weird to me. But, like, dicks are cool, I guess. No? I don't know how to explain it. I'm sorry. Can't tell if it's a meme. I really don't know how to explain it. It sounds like a meme. But, like, dicks and shit are cool. But, like, kissing or cuddling with a guy just doesn't, I don't know. Ugh, yuck. It sounds gross. Or not gross, but just unappealing. Is it weird that I feel the opposite? Like, I could kiss or cuddle with a dude, but, like, any dick stuff is gross to me? I don't know. I mean, it's all whatever, dude. Whatever your, what is it called? Like, the Kinsey scale? Different people like different shit. Do you ever think you'll have a monogamous long-term relationship again? Oof, I don't know, man. If I really love the person and they really wanted to, maybe. But like libido is like really important for me for a relationship. And if there was a big mismatch, I don't think I could do it. It would be too much to overcome. I would either cheat or end up pressuring them to open a relationship, or just dump them. Like, it would be, it wouldn't work. There's no way. Do you sometimes wish you had a lower libido? I mean, kind of. I mean, on one end, it's like it's one of those things where like when girls have like like when girls have like 36Ds, they're like, oh, I wish I had smaller boobs, and it's like, do you really? And I mean, I kind of feel the same way about sex. Like fucking a girl like 3 times in a night, and then waking up and doing it like 2 or 3 more times is like you feel like really good about it, but like realistically, it ends up like cutting into my work and my life a lot. It's one of those things where it's like if you could have never had it, would it be better? In which case, the answer is probably yes, but. Do you masturbate several times a day? I'm a twice a day kind of person, okay? That's what it has to be like. That's my life. How do you function? Very poorly. Twice a day at 30? Yeah, I kind of thought it would slow down as I got older. I figured in my 20s, it's like, oh, well, I'm 20, but like even at 30, it's really bad. Like if I'm sleeping with a girl, it's really bad. Like if we finish and if we stay up talking too much, I'll have to go again. If it's been like 20 minutes, like, all right, dude, roll over. I don't know. Whatever, man. What are you going to do? Is it important to you that the girl comes each time? Yeah, I can't mess with a girl that doesn't orgasm. It's very, very, very hard for me. Which sounds shitty. You have to be really careful with that, though, because, like, if you're pressuring a girl to orgasm, like, it ends up, like, ruining the experience a lot, Yeah, if there's a girl that, like, can never orgasm or whatever, it's very hard for me. I don't know. I don't enjoy the experience as much. Do you like to orgasm at the same time as the girl? You can, but that's really hard. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess it just depends. It depends on the person. Are you referring to clitoral or vaginal?
Got it.
Sorry, hold on.
How often is that switch?
I think most girls that I've been with seem to be able to get off from fucking. That I don't. Every time you read online, people are like only 2% of women can orgasm from actual vaginal sex. That doesn't seem to be true, but I might just be like very overrepresented in my experience. But I don't know. I had a group of girls say my girlfriend was faking because I said she would come every time. Yeah, I don't know. Like every girl is like super different in that. But I don't know if I'm buying that. I always hear that stat where people are like only 10% of women can orgasm through penetration. I don't know if that's true. I feel like maybe a lot of people suck at the build up to it, or it could be true. I don't know. It's real. I don't know. I don't trust those stats. But I mean, it's possible. I mean, like obviously, I don't have like thousands of women that I've fucked for like a good sample size, but. Most men have no fucking clue how to foreplay. I think that's true, which is really weird to me. I've been with a lot of girls that will say like, or I've been with girls that will say like, oh, like I really don't like getting head because like, I don't know, I just don't get off on it at all. And then like you do like a few things and like, oh wow, this is actually really amazing. And it's like, wow, like how fucking horrible is the average guy giving head if like this is like blowing your mind? I don't know. It seems really weird to me.
So basically,
Or the girls you've been with have faked vaginal orgasm? I mean, it's possible that, like, one-night stands can fake orgasms. You can never tell. If a girl wants to fake an orgasm and it's a one-night stand, you can't tell. For long-term relationships or people that you've had sex with multiple times, you should be able to tell if they're faking it or not. Especially because, like, a lot of girls, like, you can feel it inside of them. Usually, like, before a girl orgasms, you'll feel, like, that little, like, that kind of, like, clenching feeling inside. Or maybe they could fake that, I guess. But I don't know. It feels different than Kegels to me. But, I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends on every person. But also, like, really, really important. You should never pressure somebody to orgasm. Like, I would never state that with a girl. Like, by the way, like, you're, like, staring them, like, dead in the eye. Like, if you don't fucking orgasm, I'm gonna have a miserable fucking experience. So don't fuck with me, right? Like, you should never, ever, ever do that. Because if somebody feels like they're pressured to orgasm, it's gonna ruin the experience. That's another weird thing. Like, I hear a lot of people say, like, oh, like, if you're going down on a girl and you're doing something that feels good, don't stop until she comes. And I'm like, okay. But that's not always true, because like if somebody can tell that you're trying to get them off and they're like kind of there but not there yet, that pressure for them to orgasm can mount like hardcore and can cause them like severe like orgasm anxiety, and it'll never fucking happen. And then they'll feel bad, and then you'll feel bad, and chances are whatever you're doing is rubbing them so hard that they're going to be too sensitive to do anything further. And like, yeah, don't do that shit. That happened to me when I lost my virginity and the girl cried. Nice. What the fuck? Have you been with girls who are into exhibitionism? Yeah, my ex-wife was. I hated it, but I couldn't say no. Like, if she'd touch me a couple times, I'd be like, oh, fuck it, here we are, I guess. Like, my dude's shown up to play, so let's go. But I would always get, like, super stressed out. Fuck that. Fuck, one time I remember in the basement of the church that her mom used to go to, we did it when they were having a ceremony or whatever. Oh my fucking god, this is like one of the most nerve-wracking situations of my entire fucking life. Because I'm pretty sure if anyone would have caught us, they would have told her parents, and her dad would have literally fucking shotgunned me in the face. Holy fuck. Alright, my shit is boarding soon. Have you tried using the magic wands and shit? Listen, if you ever want to do some crazy ass shit, get the fucking Hitachi magic wand and then put like a fucking towel over it and go to town with that shit. That shit is fucking insane. Holy fuck. Okay, I love you guys. It's been fun. I'll probably stream for like 4 hours on SFO because I'm going to be there for like 5 or 6 hours. So, Ripperino, cappuccino, pappuccino, cappuccino, mappuccino, cappuccino, 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 my dudes.